Good evening. Welcome to the Same Old Arsenal. We've got another quiz for you guys. Sorry, we're a bit late, few technical issues, but we are live and we are ready to go now. We've got some Gooners in the house. We've got some Gooners that fancy themselves as true Gooners, and we have a few champions that have won this quiz and other quizzes before. But tonight it's on. Please welcome Mr. Claude. Claude, how you doing, mate?
All right, mate. You all right?
I'm very well, man. I'm very warm. Yeah, man. We got some good company. We've in some good company. I'm very hot, mate. This is absolute like a sauna, this room. So I'm trying to get to the stage where it's kind of chilling out a bit. No, mate, this is a t-shirt, mate.
Oh, it's a t-shirt.
I'll tell you, I'm so hot. We have our current champion, Mr. Richard Butler. Richard, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. Are you nervous, Rich? Are you nervous?
Well, it's always harder defending the title, isn't it? You've only got to ask George Graham and Wenger, haven't you?
Hey,
it's hard defending it and winning it, isn't it? So we'll see.
Putting himself in the same names as those two legends. Look at that. He's confident. Confident.
They've won the title as well, so there you go.
Mr. Kenny Ken's back. Ken, how you doing, bro?
I'm all good. You know, I'm sorry about not getting it. I was cleaning out the bath. That's why I was a bit late.
That's all right, mate. No worries. I won't ask why. What you've been doing in the bath. And Lee Judges, as always, is here, and I fancy Lee tonight. I've got a feeling Lee's going to be all right tonight. How you doing, Lee?
Well, yeah, I'm feeling good. Like, you know, obviously, I've seen like Claude's got about 15 people in his back room there, like, so it's going to be tough. You know what I mean? So. But now looking forward to it, like, you know. So obviously Richard's a top champion, so it's going to be good. Kenny knows his stuff as well. I don't know too much about Ash, so you know, let's hope that he's just in here for his looks. Let's just hope so, anyway.
Hello, Michelle.
Well, listen, we do have a debutant tonight. We do have a debutant for the quiz, but not a debutant for Same Old Arsenal. Ash, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm worried. Everyone's prepared. Hopefully I don't finish too far bottom. That's my aim, is not to be bottom tonight.
Man, you're up against some good competition, man. So do not worry. As long as everyone enjoys it, it's all good. So, guys, tonight what we're going to do.
I'm worried about.
Guys, tonight what we're going to do is I'm going to let you know how many questions there's going to be, or how many points are up for grabs each round. All right, because last week or the week before, whenever it was, we'd done it. Lee and Richard played their Joker and got about 50 million points. So it's up to you when you play your Joker. But the following rounds are as so, and they are worth the following amount of points. So the first round, as always, is Arsenal general knowledge, and that is worth a total of 6 points. The next round is squad numbers, and it is worth a massive 15 points, 1-5. But it is very, very difficult. But if you do play your Joker, you get 30 points there straight off in the second round. In the third round, I'm going to play you 5 pieces of Arsenal commentary, and you have to name what goal was what from that piece of commentary, and that is worth 5 points. Round 4 is all about this current season. Stats, goals, players of this current season, and that is worth 5 points also. The next round is the Who Am I round, where I give you a load of clubs that the player had played for. That is an Arsenal player. You have to guess who they are, and that is worth 5 points also. And the last round is the general football knowledge round, and that is worth 5 points also. So you need to let me know when you want to play your Joker. If you are going to go for the 15-pointer, it is very difficult. You have been warned. So,
Tempting.
The first round.
How many questions in that 15 points? How many questions there is in that 15?
In what one? In the squad numbers one? In the squad numbers round,
Questions.
yeah, there's
How many
five.
questions?
There's 5 questions, but they're 3 points each. Okay. So, first round, we have Arsenal general knowledge. Does anybody wish to play their Joker card? And Ash, by the way, Joker means you double your points if you didn't know that already. All right, mate?
Yeah.
Anybody want to
Yeah,
play
that's cool.
the Joker? I'll take that as a no. Let's just get this written down. I'm going to try and get the marks right this time because it's so confusing
Yeah, that does
last
help.
time.
That does help. I just
And it
just
was
wanna say that.
it was getting very confusing before. Okay. Right. So, question number 1. Who wore the number 11 shirt for Arsenal during the Invincible season? Who wore the number 11 shirt for Arsenal during the Invincibles season?
Isn't this the wrong round? Isn't this a squad numbers round?
Yeah, man, you're
No,
right,
hold
but it
on.
is general knowledge.
I'll be here. Sorry,
Say again, Claude.
keep cutting out, mate.
Okay, one
It's
more
a
time.
bullshit, yeah.
One more time. Who wore the number 11 shirt for Arsenal during the Invincibles season?
Was that the number 11 shirt in the Invincible season?
Yes, mate.
You say?
Yes, mate.
Right.
He's gone off, Claude. He's
Oh
gone
no,
off.
Claude's gone off. He's got technical issues. Hopefully, when he comes back
He's
in, it'll
seen
be
that
better.
question. He's gone. He's got. He's gone.
He's got to find Google, isn't he? He's got to find Google. That's where he's gone.
Oh, he's come back now. You're back, Claude.
I might have to come out of this because I've got really bad reception, but we'll carry on anyway. Sorry.
That's all right, mate. Can
Go
you
on.
hear? Can you hear now?
Yeah. I'm all right now. Yeah. Go on.
All right, mate. Right. So that was the first one. Who wore the number 11 shirt for Arsenal during the Invincible season? Question number 2. This is worth 2 points. The most goals scored in a Premier League season is held by both Thierry Henry and Robin van Persie, who scored 30 league goals each. But which 2 seasons were these records completed? So what year did Henry score 30 and what year did Van Persie score 30 goals? So that's worth 2 points. So what season did they occur? Or seasons, should I say?
Half your question I can hardly hear. Sorry.
I'll say it again,
Go
Claude.
again, mate. Go again, mate.
The most goals scored in a Premier League season is held by Thierry Henry and Robin van Persie with 30 league goals each. Which 2 seasons were these records completed?
I can't hardly hear this. Can't hear. Shall I come in and come out again?
Go on then, mate. I can hear him fine. Can anyone else hear it? Not hear him?
I can hear him. Yeah.
Mark can hear him.
He's got to make a couple of phone calls.
Yeah, he's fine.
Is that any better, Claude? Can you hear us now, mate?
I'll have to struggle on here. Can you give me that second question again?
Yes, mate.
I kind of.
That's all right. Thierry Henry and Robin van Persie both scored 30 goals in a season for Arsenal, which is the most. What 2 seasons did they occur? So what season did Henry score 30 and what season did Van Persie score 30?
All right. That's it. Okay, so it was 2. Yeah, gone.
Okay. Question number 3, worth 1 point. Patrick Vieira and Martin Keown are the 2 Arsenal players who have been sent off the most in the Premier League. Who is next on the list for Arsenal? Patrick Vieira and Martin Keown are the 2 Arsenal players who have been sent off the most in the Premier League. But who is next on the list for Arsenal after those 2?
I've got the Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry thing. We didn't get the rest of the question, mate.
So Vieira and Keown are the two Arsenal players who have been sent off the most. Who's in third place for Arsenal, being sent off the third amount of times?
Oh, come on.
What, in Premiership history?
Yep.
In Premiership history, did you say?
Yeah, Premier League. Yep. Okay, question number 4. Only counting those who have played over 5 games for Arsenal, how many Brazilian footballers have played for the club in the Premier League? Only counting those who have played over 5 games for Arsenal, how many Brazilian footballers have played for the club in the Premier League?
We're counting them two as well, did you say?
If they've played over 5 games for Arsenal, then they count. So if they come on with 30 seconds, that don't count.
So how many Brazilians have played for Arsenal in the Premier League, did you say?
Yep. Yep. Okay, and question number 5 is what ex-Arsenal player is said to be cousins with the 1995 World Footballer of the Year? Which
Go again?
ex-Arsenal player is said to be cousins with the 1995 World Footballer of the Year?
To keep cutting out. And sorry,
Okay,
mate.
Claude,
This is my
that's
fucking
all right.
internet. Right.
Claude, what ex-Arsenal player is said to be cousins of the 1995 World Footballer of the Year? Okay, let's go through the answers then. I'll ask you each at a time so that it's easy for me to mark. Number 1, who wore the number 11 shirt for Arsenal during the Invincible season? Richard, who did you put?
Wiltord.
Ash, who did you put?
I changed it. I put Edu.
Lee, what did you put?
Wiltord.
Kenny.
I stupidly put Reyes.
And Claude, who did you put?
Sylvan Wiltord.
The answer was Sylvain Wiltord. Well done, guys.
Oh, I changed it. I'm a mug.
Always go with your first answer.
Yeah.
I actually changed it.
Question number 2.
Oh, that was poor.
The most goals scored in a Premier League season is held by Thierry Henry and Van Persie with 30 league goals. Which 2 seasons were these records completed? Richard.
I've got 2003-2004 for Henry and 2011-2012 for Van Persie.
Ash.
Yeah, same.
Lee Judges.
I've got 2003, 2004. And for Van Persie, I put 2010, 2011. I might
Kenny?
be wrong on that one.
I've got 2005, 2006, and Van Persie's 2011, 2012 season.
And finally, Claude.
I just put the season that they've done it. So I put 2004 and 2012.
Okay. The correct answer, Henri with 30 goals, 2003, 2004. And Robin van Persie, 2011, 2012. Well done, guys. Some of you got
So
that
I've got
right.
that.
Yep, you did. Yep. Next one is Vieira. It's question number 3. Sorry, Vieira and
Pissed
Martin
about.
Keown are the 2 Arsenal players who have been sent off the most in the Premier League. Who is next on that list? Vieira was sent off 8 times. Martin Keown was sent off 6 times, and Lauren Koscielny was sent off 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get that.
I've got Koscielny.
Yeah, I've got Koscielny, yeah.
Koscielny.
Claude and Richard and
Yeah,
Lee
I got that.
and Ash.
I got it as well. Yeah. Oh, could have been 100%.
I've got Koscielny. I've got Koscielny.
Yeah, well done, Claude.
Right.
Okay, question number 4. Only counting those who have played over 5 games for Arsenal, how many Brazilian footballers have played for the club in the Premier League? Richard.
I've got 6.
Ash.
6.
Lee.
8.
Kenny.
8.
Claude.
4.
Okay, I'm going to read you out the players. David Luiz.
Oh,
Gabriel-
so that's 9.
Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Paulista. Andre Santos. Denilson. Julio Baptista. Gilberto Silva. Edu. And number 9, Silvinho. No one got that right.
Oh no, Dave!
Fabinho. Yeah.
Man.
Forgot David Luiz. Everyone forgot David Luiz. He's
Yeah,
shit.
David Luiz.
I left. I think we all left him out, didn't we?
Yeah, I left him out.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. What ex-Arsenal player is said to be cousins with the 1995 World Footballer of the Year? The 95 World Footballer of the Year was George Weah. Richard, who did you put?
Christopher Ray.
Ash.
Christopher Ray.
Lee Judges.
Christopher Wright.
Kenny.
Right.
And Claude.
So these cousins, didn't you? So it's Christopher Ray, yeah?
Yep. Well done. It was Christopher Ray. Everyone got that right. Okay.
Work that out. Fucking David Luiz.
I can't believe I'm
Let
missing
it
Martin
go,
Ellie.
mate.
Always missing one.
Oh, no. Disaster.
Okay. On that round, end of that round, Claude has got 4. Richard has got 4. Lee has got 3. Ash has got 3. And Kenny has got 1.
Haven't I got 5?
Did I
No,
get
I got 4, bro.
No, I got 2.
I got 4.
I got 11, 12, and Ray because they're 2 points, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot to do the extra point for you all for the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is worth 15 points. Does anyone want to play the Joker?
I'm going to go for that. I think it's too good
Can't do
to.
it, man. No.
It's too good to throw away. I'll never forgive myself if I don't, especially if I get a good score. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take a chance. Go on, go for it.
Hey,
What's the next round? What's the next round?
Squad numbers, Claude.
Yeah, I'm going to go for that.
Okay.
Bastard. No,
Yeah, you know what? You put me forward for it as well.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, like if everybody's going for it,
Yeah,
you
why
got to
not?
go.
Yeah,
I'm having a joker. I'm having a joker.
You're going to
Yeah, we've got to go.
Everybody. Everybody.
Go for it.
Right.
Got to go
I like
now,
this.
innit?
I like
Right,
this.
yeah,
I like this.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I hate this round and all.
Everybody's got their Joker. This is good. This is going to be
I
good
wouldn't
now.
normally have done it, but 15 points.
All I
Nah,
wanted
yeah,
two
there's
points.
sort
All I wanted
too good.
2 right.
I was hoping no one else would do it.
Well, here we go. We're all doing it now. So it's double
Shouldn't have
points
said that.
for everyone,
Shouldn't have said
right?
that, Richard.
Double
Just said
points
Joker.
for double points for everyone. So I'm going to give you a shirt number, and I need you to tell me who the last 3 members of Arsenal Football Club were to wear that shirt number.
Wow.
Oh, you
Okay.
I don't want to play me joking now. No, I do.
Okay. So question number 1. Name the 3 players to wear the number 2 shirt before Hector Bellerin. Name the 3 players to wear the number 2 shirt before Hector Bellerin.
There's 3 players before him, yeah?
Yep. Okay. Question number 2. Name the 3 players to wear the number 11 shirt before Lucas Torreira.
Sorry, go again.
Name the 3 players to wear the number 11 shirt before Lucas Torreira.
That one's easy.
Certainly.
That's easier than the last one, I'll tell you that now. I probably got it wrong.
Question number 3. Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 13 shirt. So name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 13 shirt. So the last 3 players to wear the number 13 for Arsenal.
Oh, that's a great question. 13.
Okay. Number 4. Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 20 shirt before Mustafi.
Oh, blimey.
Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 20 shirt before Mustafi.
Jesus Christ.
It's a tough round, I did tell you.
You weren't lying here, you know.
I'm struggling. Jesus.
Actually,
I can only think of one for that.
One's better than none, Lee. One is better than none.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Especially when there's points for grabs, double points.
I'm not too sure if he was one.
Okay. And the last one, number 5. Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 21 shirt before Callum Chambers.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 21 shirt before Callum Chambers.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't got a clue.
This is brutal. Fucking hell.
This is a brutal round. It's easy after this, trust me.
I can't remember. Let's go guess.
Jesus, fucking hell. I don't know.
Are you allowed to swear? Because wow.
Yeah. That's a very, 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 very tough round.
I've got one
If
for
we
that
get only
21, but
one,
I'm not too sure if that is.
What's
we only
that,
get
Claude?
one or two, do we still get the points for them two? If we
Yes,
only
mate.
get one or two, do we still get the points?
Yes, mate.
Oh.
I've only got
So the
one on
first one.
21, and I'm not too sure if even that's right.
So this is going to involve a little bit of honesty from you guys, or it's going to get very, very long and confusing. So the answer for question number 1: name the 3 players to wear the number 2 shirt before Hector Bellerin.
Diaby,
So if
I've
I
got
go through,
Diaby,
if I go through them, and then you just have to be honest with me, all right?
All right, go on.
So
then.
they are, yeah. Otherwise, it's going to take way too long of everyone going what they've got because they're going to come out with loads of names here.
No,
So the 3 answers are
because I don't want you. I'm going to give you my answers, and you can do what you want because I don't want people saying I'm going to say Diaby, Debussy, and Lee Dixon.
I tell you what, Claude, you've absolutely smashed it, mate.
Yeah,
Correct.
I've got exactly the same.
I've got them.
Hey,
Fuck,
Yeah, I've got the same on that.
Correct.
What was it?
how many did I get?
The answers
3
are
points, Claude.
Matthew Debussy, Abu Diaby, and Lee Dixon. Correct.
I got Lee Dixon. Bloody hell, that's
You didn't get
I got
Diaby.
one
Dixon and
there.
Did I get all 3?
So you
Yes,
did,
Did I
Claude.
get all 3?
You did, Claude. Yes, Claude. You did. Yes, Claude.
I got one. I got 1 out of 3. Bloody hell. I got
So-
2
I got
points.
I'm going to go first. I'm going to go right because I don't. Then otherwise, people will say I'm cheating. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm going to say the next one.
One second.
Is Ozil,
Let me just, Claude. One
Ozil,
second, mate.
Santos,
Oh,
and Van.
Claude. Okay.
Hey?
Can I ask you guys to keep your scores then? Because I can't write all this down because you've all got. You just have to keep your
listen,
scores.
no one's cheating. Just tell us the answers, Dan. Just
Okay,
tell us the
sweet,
answers. No
sweet.
one's cheating.
Yeah.
No
Because
one's
I can't keep up with this scores because I've got to get
I've got
double
the same
points
as
for
what
everyone.
Claude-
So
I've got
okay.
the same as what
So the
Claude
next
said
one.
if he's right.
The next one is Mesut Ozil,
Yeah.
Andre Santos,
Yeah.
Santos,
and Carlos Vela.
and I've
Vela,
got Wilson.
Ah.
Oh.
Who's put Carlos Vela there and got that
Me,
right?
me.
Fucking hell.
I only got
Van
1. I
Persie
got
moved to
Ozil.
number 10, didn't he? Van Persie
That's
switched,
me,
didn't
2
he?
points. Bloody
To
hell.
number
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
but he was 11
I've
at
got
one
2
stage.
now. I've got 2
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So
got
you have
none.
to keep your own scores, guys, because I'm not keeping these scores. All right.
Yeah.
So keep your own scores. I'll ask you what you got at the end. All right. Number 3. Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 13 shirt.
I've got
Ospina.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ospina, yeah.
Viviano.
Oh, no.
Chesney.
Ospina,
I've got
Viviano, and Chesney.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 2 there.
Ospina, Viviano, and Chesney.
I put Cled down. I'm pretty sure Cled
That was
13.
before. That was before
Yeah,
Chesney. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I had Lehman, didn't he wear 13 at one point? I don't know. When he come
I
back.
don't even know. Can't even remember,
Yeah.
mate.
I've wrote him down anyway. But
I'm
anyway.
quite happy
Okay.
with 2 points there. Quite happy with 2 points.
Okay. Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 20 shirt before Mustafi.
I might have these.
The
I might have
answers
it.
are
I've got Flamini. I've got Flamini,
Flamini.
Senderoff.
Yeah. Giroud, is
Senderoff
it?
and Upson I've got.
Is it Giroud?
I've got Giroud.
Okay. I'll tell you the answers. Flamini,
Yeah.
Giroud,
Yeah.
and Senderos.
Yeah.
It's a little beauty.
Got Flamini.
I only got Flamini.
2.
Name the last 3 Arsenal players to wear the number 21 shirt before Callum Chambers. The answers are Fabianski,
Yeah, I got him, yeah.
I've got Pennant.
Mark.
I've got
Mark-
Jermaine Pennant.
Hang on a minute.
Sorry.
Fabianski,
Yeah.
Mark Poom,
No.
and Jermaine Pennant.
Yeah, I got pennant. Yeah.
I've got another 2.
No.
Very hard round. Very, very hard
Very
round.
I don't get none in
Jesus
that one.
Christ.
None in that one.
Yeah.
So counting all them up then, remember you get double points for each one you got right. Richard, how many did you get?
6, 12, 18, 26.
26.
Jesus.
So what you got to do? Add them all up then.
2 points.
It's 2 points for each one,
What,
isn't it?
double each one up.
Yeah, it's double points for every one you get right.
Right, so
So that
like
means-
the first one I got 3, so I've got to put 6 points in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just double it,
All
whatever
right.
you got.
Sorry.
Count them all up and
Right.
double it.
So I got 2. I got 2 on 4 of them, and I got 3 on the last. So I've got, I think, 4, 6, 16, 22.
Okay.
20 points for me.
Yeah, it's 4. I got 4 on 4 of them, and I got all 3 right on the first one. So that is 22, isn't it?
Yeah.
$22, Claude, yeah?
Yeah. I should have got Giroud, the fucking old. He must have he more than that when he first started, didn't it? Giroud.
Yeah, I think he played.
Kenny,
Played in
Kenny, how many did you get, Ken?
6. Fucking the worst round ever.
That's bloody hard.
Listen, Ken, it's not an easy round.
No, it's not. It's not.
Really hard. And Ash, how many did you get, bro?
Play your Joker.
Yes,
Kenny,
I
you
got,
play
I got
Joker?
6.
Yeah,
We all
everybody
played the
plays
Joker,
their
yeah. We all played that Joker.
Okay. Wow. Next round
Okay.
is the commentary round.
I'll play my Joker.
Oh, brilliant.
You've already played your Joker.
Oh, right, I know. Just trying to get over one.
Right. Those who haven't played this one before, I'm going to play some commentary of goals. I'll play them twice, so you will definitely hear them the one time. And you need to let me know what game the player scored in. All right. There's one question which is different in question 3, but this question is about where was this goal scored? Okay. Famous Arsenal goal. So who was it? Who was it against, basically? Who did they score against? All right. I'll play this twice.
Here they come again. It's Reyes! Stand up for the champions.
I'll play it again.
Here they come again.
Got it.
It's Reyes! Stand up for the champions.
Confident, Richard?
Who did he
Yeah.
score against?
Yeah.
Wanker.
Okay. Who did this player score against? Question number 2.
Another flick from Sanchez. And now Walcott, who can run away from the blitz, trying to buy him a bit of time. Ozil, it's splendid from Arsenal.
I'll play it again.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Sanchez. And now Walcott, who can run away from the blitz, trying to buy him a bit of time. Ozil, it's splendid from Arsenal.
Who did Ozil score against? Okay, question number 3. What season was this goal? What season was this goal?
Season.
Yep.
Sentimentalism, as you would have expected, as Manchester United would have expected. That's Vieira! Absolutely fantastic! It's fluid!
I'll play it again.
Don't need to.
Great goal.
Well, I
Great
forgot to hear that.
game. Ready?
Sentimentalism, as you would have expected, as Manchester United would have expected. That's Vieira! Absolutely fantastic! It's fluid!
Should have played my joker on this round.
Okay, question number
You got
4.
greedy.
Who is Robert Pires scoring against here?
Pires. Oh, what a shot! It's a fabulous goal from Robert Pires. It was in from the moment he hit it.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Pires. Oh, what a shot! It's a fabulous goal from Robert Pires. It was in from the moment he hit it.
Against what team we got put in there?
Yeah, just the team he scored against, yeah. And then the last question, it's obvious who scores, but who did he score against?
Thierry Henry! In stoppage time, Arsenal complete the comeback. And if they win again, they'll look to Henry again, as they have done in every Premiership victory this season and every Champions League victory this season.
I'll play that one again.
Thierry Henry! In stoppage time, Arsenal complete the comeback.
You got that one, Lee?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Not obvious. It's not the obvious one.
No, it isn't obvious. No.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident that I'm all right this one. I'll be disappointed if I haven't.
Yeah, me too.
Should have played your joker, Lee. Should have played your joker, mate.
I'd say it'd only be 10 points, wouldn't it? I've got 20 points in the last
that's
one.
true.
So
That's true, mate. Okay, the answers. Number 1 was Jose Antonio Reyes, bless him, scoring against Middlesbrough.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Richard got that. Claude got that. Lee got that. Ash, did you get that?
No, I thought it was Leicester. I don't think
Kenny,
so.
did you get that?
No, I didn't get that either. No.
Okay. Second one was Mesut Ozil scoring at the Emirates against Manchester United.
3-0 win.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a win.
3-0
Did
win,
everybody?
one.
Did
Thank you.
anybody?
Got that?
Anybody not get that?
I got that.
It was that
Everyone
3-0
got
win,
that.
wasn't it, against United?
Yeah.
That's it. Well done. Okay, number 3 was Patrick Vieira scoring against Manchester United, and it was in 1997 to 1998.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
That went. It went off the bar, innit? Spikel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality goal.
That's
Quality
what-
goal.
He also he got that in. He got the injury through that.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
celebrated. He slid on his
Yeah.
knees, didn't he? And done his knee in. Or something, yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much broke his foot from it. He hit it so hard.
Yeah. That puts 2-0 up, didn't it? Yeah.
Did anybody not get that right? No. Cool. Okay. 1 second, catching up with the scores.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, Robert Pires scored in 03-04 at Anfield against Liverpool?
Yes.
2-1.
Yeah.
Anybody not get that one?
Got that.
Everyone got that, yeah?
Was that game? That was a brilliant game.
Yeah, it was a brilliant game. Yeah.
And the last one was the comeback at Highbury. Thierry Henry against Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Yes.
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
I
Yeah.
remember
That's
that
the one.
game.
2-0 down with 3-2 up.
Yeah, Paul Mercer was playing at Villa
Richard
that game. He
got
scored
that.
one of the
Yeah, he
goals.
was.
He did
was.
actually, yeah.
In the rain,
And he's-
remember?
yeah,
In the rain.
his two lads were mascots for Villa because they're doing kick-ups with him.
I
So I remember that game.
Didn't Freddie get the equaliser? Did Freddie get the equaliser? I'm not sure. I remember that.
I thought Henry had scored them all, didn't he? Did he not score all
No, I
three?
don't-
No, I think he got two.
No,
I think he got two. I can't remember.
I think he got a couple.
I can't
So-
remember.
so-
I know
down.
it might have been Freddie.
Yeah.
I can't
Freddie
remember
got
now.
the other one.
Might have been Freddie. Yeah, I can't remember.
That was Arsenal's best ever team, the 2001-2010 double team. Superior
great
to the
side.
Invincibles. Better than the Invincibles. Invincibles fans, sorry, but that's how I feel.
Unbeaten away from home as
And it's
well.
nothing to do with Wenger, because his best ever team for me was that team. Had more power, more leaders. I think the Invincibles was the finished article. But that team was better for
Can't
me.
argue with that game.
Because
That was
we
a hell
come
of a side.
unbeaten in away from home. That's what Wenger come out and said, that he felt that we could go invincible the following season because
That's
it
right.
was harder to win not lose away from home. We'd lost, I think, 3 home games that season. That's what
That's
made
right,
him
we
say
lost-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that team
There was
don't
some
get
right
enough credit for the
soft
fact
home
that
defeats as well,
were
weren't they,
unbeaten
that
away.
season?
Obviously,
Yeah.
they did that in the Invincible season, but that was quite an unusual feat because the places we went to get to win these games was fantastic. Anfield, Old Trafford.
Didn't we get more points
big
away
games
from
like
home in
you know
that
what I mean?
season as well, didn't we?
Oversaw a lot
Yeah,
of
we didn't
obstacles.
lose away from home, did we?
Yeah, I think we
I
won
think we
more
lost-
games away
I
from
think we
home
lost
that
to
season.
Charlton at home that year. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Lost to
4-7.
Charlton.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost
Jason
4-2 at
bloody
home.
Hill.
4-1 down, weren't we?
Remember
Home to
that goal by
Charlton.
Jensen, that
Yeah.
worldie he scored it.
Yeah.
And then the game against Newcastle and Leeds, we lost to those Leeds
Yeah.
and Newcastle, wasn't it?
They get a dodgy penalty, didn't they, Newcastle, that game?
Yeah,
That's
it was never a penalty. Sol Campbell
Yeah.
made a good tackle,
Yeah. Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was the
Henry
only
went
goal
on a
Shearer
mad
ever
one. He
scored
went-
at
he did
Highbury,
his
wasn't
sort of
Yeah.
angry Rottweiler act.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it. I remember that now.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that now.
I
Right, the
think
next
that was on a
round.
Friday night, if I remember rightly, that game.
It was a
Was.
Friday night, yeah.
It was.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just before
Yeah.
Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Pissing
Yeah.
it down, wasn't it? Absolutely
Yeah.
pissing it down, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay, the next round is all about this current season. So it's all about this season. So you should get full points here because your memory is so
Yeah.
good. It's fresh
No
in your mind.
pressure. No pressure.
I didn't get
How many
David Luiz.
questions?
This is a worry. This is
I didn't get Martinelli, so
How many questions?
This
Five
is
questions again.
five questions, Claude. 5 points. Yep. So number one, on the 23rd of February 2020, Arsenal beat Everton 3-2 at home. Who scored Arsenal's first goal?
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, I remember it now. Oh, we was losing after a minute, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how to spell his second name. Did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I?
That's given it everybody a great chance now.
What a prat.
Was it David Luiz?
David Luiz. I can never spell Luiz. Alan Smith. I think it was Alan Smith. Claude, I think it was Alan Smith. What an
Okay,
idiot.
number two. On the 6th of January, Arsenal beat Leeds in the FA Cup 1-0. Who scored Arsenal's goal? On the 6th of January, Arsenal beat Leeds in the FA Cup 1-0, but who scored Arsenal's goal?
Fucking hell, it's just come to me.
Okay, question number 3. What was Unai Emery's last Premier League game in charge of Arsenal? What was Unai Emery's last Premier League game in charge of Arsenal?
Oh, Christ.
Premier League game.
Remember it well.
Yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah, I remember how you turned rogue on him, mate, as well. I'm gonna put Lee off, mate, because he's so far ahead.
I'm not winning this. Claude, I'm behind. I'll tell you what, that for me, just talking about
close
the game that done it for
between
me
Richard.
for Emery that season was when we lost. We drew with Spurs.
At home.
At home 2-2. They were there for the taking, and we was 2-0 down. You know, I mean, I know we come back and got a draw, but they was there for the taking that day, and that was the day I said no. He's got to go. Like, yeah.
I think the Watford game as well. That was a week after, wasn't it? When we
Yeah,
were 2-1. We should have beat them about 8-0.
Hanging on.
We hang on to get a draw.
That was the worst.
That
was worse than the Spurs one for me.
Yeah,
that one, Watford was
the
worse.
second half against Watford. That's probably the worst.
But guys,
I've
don't
ever
you
seen.
think in hindsight that he lost the players after in Baku in that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, without that.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
And I think in hindsight he should have. Once he knew he didn't have the players, he probably should have resigned then.
I know what he's, I'm just saying for me personally, I still benefited. I give him the benefit of that after the Palace debacle. When I look back on it, he should have gone then. But then, you know, Baku was terrible. But for me personally, I'd had enough. That Spurs game, I come out of there, I was fuming.
The thing is, I backed him towards the end, but I thought that after Wolves, I thought, you know what, this ain't. I think for your own sanity, you need to resign. Or the club just save you from yourself.
Yeah,
so, you know, I do think that Unai Emery, the time will definitely get a job elsewhere because he's still got a very good reputation. Just didn't work out with Arsenal.
Yeah,
and that's why I think people who know football should be saying it. For people who claim to know football and say Emery was a donut and he couldn't coach himself out of a paper bag, don't know football because the guy's got a fantastic pedigree. And I say that with the greatest respect to some Arsenal fans. Because really and truly,
let's move on, Dan. Let's move on.
Yeah, it's probably.
Are you mad, Danny?
Hey, Claude.
Claude.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there, Claude.
Right,
pedigree.
number 4.
Don't ever come back to my club again.
On the 6th of October, who scored Arsenal's only goal against Bournemouth at the Emirates? On the 6th of October, who scored Arsenal's only goal against Bournemouth at the Emirates?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Against what?
Against Bournemouth, we won 1-0. Who scored the only goal?
Got to get him in somewhere.
A huge call, that. Tell you what. Just listen to Lee Judges the whole way through. You'll pick up points. Okay, and the last one. On the 22nd of September, Arsenal beat Villa 3-2 at the Emirates. But who was sent off in this game?
For God's sake, don't.
I keep playing that on Sky the last few. It was on again yesterday. Lovely.
Was it?
Thanks for that, Dan.
Bastards!
That was probably one of the only games I enjoyed this year, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, I weren't at half time. I met my mates at half time having a beer, and I'll tell you what, I could have. Emery was a big man. I was absolutely fuming. And when we come back and we met up and had a beer afterwards, it was all it's great. It was just, you know what I mean?
Sorry, because everyone's chatting here. I didn't hear the last question.
Yeah. 22nd of September, Arsenal beat Villa 3-2 at the Emirates. But who was sent off in this game?
What the answer's in, Ben? Come on, let's get on with it.
Okay, on the 23rd of February, Arsenal beat Everton 3-2. Who scored Arsenal's first goal? It was Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
Thank
I've
you.
got Eddie. I put Eddie. Is that all right?
Yeah. Lee definitely got that one. Okay, on the 6th of January, Arsenal beat Leeds in the FA Cup 1-0, but who scored Arsenal's goal? It was Reece Nelson.
Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anybody not get that? No. Okay, what was Emery's last Premier League game in charge? It was Southampton at home.
Thank you.
2-2.
Yeah.
It was Brighton.
Eh?
It wasn't Brighton Lundberg's first game.
Close.
Southampton at home. It was.
All right, sorry, yeah. I thought it was Brighton. Sorry, go on. Got that one wrong.
Yes, you did get that one wrong, Claude. Get on the Google. Have a word.
Nothing to do with Google, mate. If I'd have gone to Google, I would have got it right, wouldn't I?
I can't take
You keep tapping away on your Google.
Oh, fuck! Get it all land in there. I got one.
Fishing's allowed now, isn't it? So you're all right.
Oh, I love
I've got
it.
the Brazilian maestro now. The Brazilian maestro
Unbelievable.
for the next one.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal's only goal against Bournemouth at the Emirates was David Luiz.
Did you get it, Lee?
Thank you.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't going to get rid of it.
No, good.
Forget it twice. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't think you would.
Ash and Kenny, did you get that?
Yeah.
Of course, definitely, man. Of course.
Good man, good man. Okay, and the last one, the 22nd of September, Arsenal beat Villa 3-2 at the Emirates. Who was sent off? It was Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yes.
And very harsh
5
as
out of
well.
5.
It was harsh. It was harsh.
Oh, you know
done.
what?
Well done,
I
guys.
got full round there. Happy with that.
I got full house
Well
there.
done.
Full
Yeah, I
house.
got full house, yeah.
There we go.
Hey,
I told you you'd be all right at this round. Told you you'd be all right.
Lee, thanks for the assist.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Thanks for the assist. I forgot about that one. Thanks for the assist.
Okay,
You're
the
in my
next
big
round.
mouth.
Well, hello.
The next round is the Who Am I round.
Oh, I love this. All right, cheers.
Five.
I love this round.
5 questions.
Yeah, I love this.
No
round.
bonus points.
Is this the last round?
No, there's 2 more. This one and another one.
No
It's
bonus
very
points,
close,
Dan.
by the way. Very
not,
close.
not for me. I'm on the bottom.
Ash and Kenny is pretty close.
Trust me. It's
Claude
close.
and Richard. Claude, Richard, and Lee are looking quite similar, but I haven't counted them up properly yet. But I'll probably do it wrong because I normally do.
I think at the moment Richard's in the lead. He needs to fall
yeah,
off fence
Richard-
somewhere along the line.
Richard's winning, just put it that way. But Claude and Lee are quite close. Okay, so
In more ways than one, Claude?
they are. Yeah. Okay, so this player in 2006 was at Arsenal. In 2008, he went on loan to Portsmouth. 2010, he went on loan to Juventus. In 2011, he went to QPR. In 2016, he went to Nottingham Forest. In 2018, he went to Cardiff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next one.
Give us a minute to think about it.
Yep.
Bloody Juventus is throwing me.
Oh, it's the same here.
Did you say you just went to Portsmouth? Did you go to Portsmouth on loan or went to Portsmouth?
Went to Portsmouth on loan and then to Juventus on loan.
I'll say between those two, you're still at Arsenal then?
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Then he signed for QPR.
Yep.
You got it, Rich?
I've got an idea. I'm not 100%.
That means you got it.
I've got a guess. I don't know whether it's right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he hasn't missed one today.
Right.
Yeah. Let's just take a guess on that one. I've got no real idea.
Okay, number
It's
two.
only a guess. Honestly, it's only a guess. I don't know. I've just guessed.
In 1995, he was at Salzburg. In 96, he went to Grazer AK. 97, went to Arsenal. 2002, went to Espanyol. 2003, he went to Bologna. 2004, he went to Siena on loan. 2008, he went to Red Bull Salzburg. The same season in 2008, he went to both Udinese and Juventus. 2012, he went to Augsburg. And between 2016 and 2017, he went to Liverpool.
Wasn't who I was thinking then.
It's not what I'm thinking. I'm about to say that around.
Lou, you need assist, mate.
I do,
Can
yeah.
have an assist.
He ended up at Liverpool.
Ended up at
That's
Liverpool.
what's thrown me, that one.
Oh, I love it.
Have you got it,
know
Ken?
what?
I've written something down, Lee, but you, any if you want to change my mind, feel free to do that, mate.
I've gone for someone.
Okay.
Let me. When we ask the question, let me see. Can I go for it?
Yeah.
But it's but the Liverpool thing is. I've just got a little inkling.
Okay.
Right, don't let me just. Can I answer that one? Just because
you cannot. Well, not now, but yeah.
No, not now. Not now. I've just got a little thing on the Liverpool thing that's just in the back of my head.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I've just got.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyway, go on.
Next one, number 3. In 1992, he was at Luton Town.
Got it already.
Yeah, I think I have as well.
1995, he went to Arsenal.
Definitely got it now.
You should come in there with that one there. I'll get more points for
I
it.
was gonna do that today, but the time we're having, it's not going to work. It's hard enough for those squad numbers. 97, he went to West Ham.
Yeah.
99, he went to Wimbledon. 2001, he went to Coventry City. That same year, he went to Celtic. 2006, he went to West Brom. And in 2007, he went to Norwich on loan.
A lot of clubs.
Yeah.
A lot of clubs indeed. Great player, though.
Very nice fella, by the way. Very nice fella.
How do you know that?
Where did he start? Where did he start? 94. Sorry.
92, Luton.
Yeah, and then got 94. What was the 94 one?
Hang
Signed
on, I've
for
got to bring
Arsenal.
it back up now. They went Luton, then
Signed for
Arsenal.
Then West Ham. Then Wimbledon. Then Celtic.
Now Coventry.
Oh, Coventry. Then Celtic.
Yeah.
Down from Celtic to West Brom.
West Brom, yeah.
And then on loan at Norwich. I never knew that.
That player you just said, are you sure it's not 95 instead of 94?
Hang on, Claude. I've got to go back now.
You said 95, Dan. You said 95.
Did I? Whatever,
Yeah.
whatever it was. I'm reading it. I'm reading it out from Wikipedia. So whatever.
Come on, Claude. You know who it is.
Well, I do. If it was 95, I would know. But was it 95 then or 94?
95, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 95. That's what you said. Yeah.
Sorry, that's what was confusing me.
That's all right. Okay, next one, number 4. In 96, he was at Sporting Lisbon. In 1996, he was at Sporting Lisbon. In 97, he signed for Arsenal.
I think I got it.
Hey?
I've got it already.
Yeah, I think I have, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Fucking hell, Richard.
I think so. Sorry.
Sorry, where am I? 96, Sporting Lisbon. 97, Arsenal. 1999, Southampton.
Yeah.
Fulham.
2000, Fulham.
Yeah.
2007, West Ham.
He can't control the ball.
2012, Orlando Pirates. And 2013, Chesterfield.
Chesterfield. I didn't know that.
Oh, I never knew that. No, he's coaching somewhere now, isn't he? Who's he coaching for now? Someone.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's in the Premier League.
I didn't mind him, personally. Okay, last one is a toughie. It's a toughie.
All right.
1991, he was at Arsenal. In 1993, he went on loan to Rotherham. In 1994, he went on loan to Oxford. In 1994, the same season, he went on loan to Sheffield United. In 1998, he went to Southampton. In 1999, he went to Celtic on loan. In 2000 to 2003, he went to Brentford. And then 2003, 2004, he went to Wycombe Wanderers. Good luck. Hardest question of this evening, I reckon.
So 91. So we go again. 91 he started.
91, Arsenal. 93, Rotherham. 94, Oxford. 94 again, Sheffield United. 98, Southampton. 99, Celtic. 2000 to 2003, Brentford. And 03-04, Wycombe Wanderers.
So from 94 to 98 he played for Arsenal, yeah?
Yes, 91 to 98, he played for Arsenal, yeah.
Did he play
He's
much
going on loan.
or not? Do we...
Okay, I'll let you know. 23 appearances for Arsenal.
Right.
1 goal.
No, I've got it right. I think that's not me then. It's not who I thought he was going to be.
17 appearances for Sheffield United.
How many for Celtic?
1.
Right.
Oh.
And then 75 for Brentford and 8 for Wycombe. So he only played a total of 133 games in his career. Very, very tough one. Very, very tough.
Can I phone a friend?
Okay. give you a couple more minutes.
Can you give us a little? Did he win? Did he win something with the Arsenal?
What was it? 91 to 98.
So he would have.
He would have, lifted the Sheffield. He would have won again. He would have been in the squad for Sheffield Wednesday, and he would have been in the squad for Palmer, and he would have been in the squad for the 98.
I think I've pulled it out of the fucking bag. I think I've pulled it out of the bag.
Not very well known, obviously.
Well, he's not very well known.
You'd go, oh yeah, I remember him, but you wouldn't go, oh, of course. This would be a real tough one, I reckon.
Oh, right, so I got it wrong.
Very, very tough. Probably the hardest one of the night, I reckon. Hardest one of the night.
I'm going to stick with me idea because it's just the Celtic thing is just I can't.
Oh well,
let's go, Rick.
Okay. Number one, Richard. Who did you put for number one?
Armand Traore.
Oh, well played. Well played.
I've got that. Armand Traore.
Yes.
It's a QPR that got it for me.
Good.
Yeah.
Ash, did you get that?
I didn't know he played for Juventus.
I didn't either.
No.
When it was QPR in Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, the Juve one threw me.
That's what. Yeah, that threw me. But
threw me. I think as soon as you mentioned QPR, I thought, it had to be Traore.
Yeah.
Okay, number two. Number two, Ash. Who did you go for?
Oh, I wanted to do this one.
I thought Morris.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on, Ash.
Yeah,
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I think
Lee.
I'm wrong. I said Morris Volts. Wrong.
Morris Volts. Lee.
I've got a sneaky feeling it's Alex Meninga because I'm pretty sure a little loan at the end to Liverpool.
Same here.
That's what I put. Yeah, I've got Alex Meninga.
I've got Meninga. So, but I can't remember him playing for Liverpool.
He went there on loan. He didn't play for him.
No, I think
the answer is Alex Meninga. Well done.
Thank you. Woo-hoo!
Okay, question number 3. I think everybody got that.
Yeah,
Johnny Hartson.
John Hartson.
Hey, how many people on his platform are blocked by John Hartson? Because he's got me blocked anyway.
Oh, not me, Clint. I'm respectful on Twitter. That's why I like.
No, I just asked him why he was blocking me on a blocking spree to Arsenal fan. He just blocked me on the spot for asking a question. Never insulted him.
I don't know. Jeez. Number 4, Kenny. Who did you put for number 4?
Louis Beaumote.
Yeah.
Beaumote. Well played. Yeah. Everyone got that one, I think.
I've got 2 potentials for this last one.
I didn't.
I don't know.
You didn't get it, Ash, no? Okay.
No.
All right. The last one is the hardest one of the night. Richard, who did you put?
I can't decide. I've got 2.
Go on.
I don't know if neither might be right. I've got Mark Flatts or Scott Marshall.
Okay.
Other than that, I couldn't think of anyone else.
Judges.
Well, it's definitely not Mark because I know him. Okay. So you could be right with Scott Marshall. I went Stephen Morrow, but it's out of Stephen Morrow. I think Scott Marshall's a great call.
I've got Scott Marshall.
I've gone Scott Marshall as well.
Scott Marshall, I've gone.
Kenny. Ash, who did you go for?
Scott.
Stephen Hughes.
Stephen Hughes. The answer is Scott Marshall.
Oh, thank God for that! As soon as you said Celtic, I knew it was Scott Marshall. That's a full house for me.
Amazing.
Do I get a point for that, even though I couldn't decide which one?
I should have played with Joker in one of those last 2 rounds. Whose idea, Rich? Who
Rich, that's good, mate.
Those squad numbers.
Yeah, you didn't have to copy me.
Especially when I didn't know the answers. Oh, well, I didn't know a few of them anyway.
Guys, I've just got to I'm going to go on mute because I've just got to make a phone call because my dad's...
No worries. I'm going to count them up and make sure I've got them right. I probably haven't because I never normally do get them right.
Right, so I've got about 8, 12, 22 so far. So far.
Okay, this is what the scores I've got, right? Leading is Richard with 45. Second, and not far behind, is Claude with 41. Lee with 38. Kenny with 22. And Ash with 20. So there's nothing in it. Claude and Richard, that's really... You two have been on absolute fire tonight, Claude and Richard. Really, really
you
have.
need to, you know, Dan, you need to stop asking squad numbers, you know what I mean? I just look at players.
Was that the last round? Was that the last round?
No, one more, Claude, one more. There's 4 points in it, Claude, between Claude and Richard.
Hey,
I'll wait for Lee to come back.
Dan,
got
Dan,
Go on, Ken.
Who am I? I like who am I. More of them, please.
Yeah, man, I'll
I
do
like
10 of
them.
them.
I like
10 of
them,
them next time, Ken.
I like them. Actually,
Definitely. In fact, that'd be my joker next time. Or
Yeah.
if you want to be kind, you could use it as a sort of triple, not a joke. A triple.
A triple joker.
Yeah. Bit of a triple crown.
We'll wait for Lee to get off Google and stop talking to his mates about the answers, and then we'll get going.
But you don't know what the next lot of questions are yet.
No, I know, you don't yet. Well, it's the general knowledge one next. General football knowledge. Only 5 questions left.
Is it Premiership? Is it or general knowledge?
It is general football, mate. But a lot of Premier League, to be honest.
Is it before 90? Yeah, because I'm just getting the impression that football existed from 1992. That's the impression I'm getting.
Mate, I was only born in 87, Ken. I'm a baby.
Yeah, you keep on saying that. Man.
You ready, Lee?
Yeah, far away, boys.
Oh, good, mate. You got the answers just from your mate on the phone there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all clued up, man. I'm all there waiting. They're all there waiting for me.
All right, cool. Let's go. General knowledge, general football knowledge. Question number 1. Who was the only member of England's Euro 96 squad who was playing for a non-British side at the time? Who was the only member of England's Euro 96 squad who was playing for a non-British side at the time?
Next question.
Yes, next question.
Look at that. Confidence.
Yeah. We've all got that, haven't we?
What year was that?
Euro 96.
That was in 1996 when Euro 96 was on.
Euro 96. Who was playing for a non-British side at the time?
I don't think, Claude, I don't think
Whoa. Say that question again. Non-British, did you?
Was the only member of England's Euro 96 squad who was playing for a non-British side at the time?
Oh, lucky you repeated that.
Oh, I think I know who you went for, mate.
Yes, I did. Yes. Got the same first name.
I still want to go on to the next question.
Yeah,
right. Next one.
Thank you very much.
Who's the only Australian player to appear in the PFA Team of the Year? Who is the only Australian player to appear in the PFA Team of the Year?
It can only be 2.
Exactly. But which one, though?
Well,
I'm sure I read about this the other day, you know.
It could be 3 because it could be him as well.
Is it Premier League?
Yes, mate. Is the only Australian player to play in a Premier League team of the year. Appear in the Premier League team of the year.
Hold on. Oh, sugar. Is this a trick question? It's
not
3.
No, it's not a trick. Not a trick. It'd be one of the people you're thinking of.
No, it ain't because I've got 4 players now.
Okay. Well, it's one of them probably.
I got 3.
Yeah, it's one of them 4.
There's probably only 4 that ever played, weren't there? Australians.
I'm going to go against the thing. I'm going to go against you all there.
Well, then you'll get it wrong.
For the obvious one. Got to try and make up some points.
Question 3. Who was the first player to score a Premier League hat-trick for Manchester United? Who was the first player to score a Premier League hat-trick for Manchester United?
Next question.
Yeah, next question. Yeah.
I know this one. It was on a quiz the other day. But
It's in the Premier League, isn't it?
Yes, mate.
good Irish player.
Okay. Number 4. Who is the only English player in the Premier League to have played under the same manager for 3 different clubs? Who is the only English player in the Premier League to have played under the same manager for 3 different clubs?
Yeah. I think I've got that.
English player. Oh, is it?
English player in the Premier League to play under the same manager for 3 different clubs.
Yeah, I think I've got that.
Jesus Christ.
Could it be?
I know the English player.
I know foreign players done it.
I know the Welsh player, but fuck.
I've got to say, it's got to be him.
Yeah, I know Welsh player.
It's got to be him.
I've had a mare today.
Yeah, one. I've got to think of that.
No, it's definitely.
Next question, Ken. Come on, next question.
Yeah. It's definitely got to be him. It's got to be him. Oh, fucking Nigel's got it now. I know he is. 100% played for him under him. 100% played for him at that club. It's got to be him.
Yeah, fucking bastard.
Okay. And the last one, which is the oldest football club in England? Which is the oldest football club in England?
Know your history, boys. Know your history.
I don't know, but
Bless you, Claude.
Bless you, Claude. Bless you, Claude. You ain't doing a major on us, are you? There, are you?
What was question? Go question 4 again. Sorry, mate.
That's all right. Who is the only English player in the Premier League to play under the same manager for 3 different clubs?
Do you know what? Now you've said that, I could be him as well.
Do we get a bonus point for getting a manager?
The manager is he English? Is he English? This manager?
You can't tell him that.
Not saying.
It could be 2 players.
It could be, yeah.
Definitely Portsmouth.
I think the manager's the easy bit. It's the player.
Yeah. It's out of 2 players, but
yeah,
he definitely played for him there. Definitely played
Cool.
I think I know who it might be now. I think I know who it is now.
Go with your gut feeling. Go with your first one.
Always go with your first one.
Right. Yeah, always go with your first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that in round 1.
So, answers. It was the only member of England's 96 squad playing for a non-British side at the time. Ash, who did you put? Oh, Lee said it.
Was it Paul
Ince?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Paul Ince, Internationale.
Yeah.
Everyone get Paul Ince.
Yeah.
Everyone get that. Cool. One. Next one. Who is the only Australian player to appear in the PFA Team of the Year? Richard, who did you go for?
Harry Kill.
Ash, who did you go for?
Harry Q.
Lee.
Well, I'm gonna change mine because Richard's gone for his. I'm gonna go for Mark Bosnich.
Ooh.
Kenny Ken.
Viduka.
And Claude.
Mark Schwarzer.
The answer is Harry Kewell.
Fair enough. Congratulations.
Harry Kewell. Richard and Ash, well done.
Yeah, Tim Cahill was another one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, I thought it was either Tim Cahill or Harry Kewell. One of them two is what I thought.
But I thought, oh well, but Richard's I've got to change it, so I went like out of the box with.
I personally would have not gone for. I wouldn't have gone for Harry Kewell. I would have gone for Viduka.
He had a wonder season at Leeds.
He did.
Absolute wonder season before
he went to Liverpool and was no good, was he? Really?
Yeah,
that was that season when he scored against us, wasn't it? Stops us winning the league.
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he was absolutely phenomenal, and he got a few injuries unluckily at Liverpool, like you know.
Yeah, he was a good player. Yeah.
Okay, who was the first player to score a Premier League hat-trick for Man United? Claude, who did you go for?
Easy. Who are?
I went for Defoe.
Who?
Jermaine Defoe.
What, for Man United?
The first player for Man United to score a hat-trick.
Oh, I've got it wrong. I've got misunderstood the question. Sorry, mate. Go on. I misunderstood the question. I thought you said the first Premier League player to score a hat-trick.
Oh, for Man United it was.
Right, I see. I've got that one.
Kenny?
It's in a Manchester derby, and it was Andre Kanchelskis.
I've got Kanchelskis, yeah.
Oh, was it?
Well done. Kanchelskis is the correct answer.
I've got Cantona.
Ash,
I read the question.
I thought, no, I went Brian McClare, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I missed that
Good shout, good shout.
Richard and Kenny, well done. Well done.
Well done, well done.
Number 4 then. Who is the only English player in the Premier League to play under the same manager for 3
Harry
different
Redknapp.
clubs?
Harry Redknapp.
Harry Redknapp's manager, yeah.
He's the manager, but who's the player? Lee, who did you put in the player?
I have gone with my first thing in there, and I've gone Peter Crouch. It could be Defoe, but I have gone Crouch. I've gone Crouch.
Yes,
I've gone Crouch.
I've gone Crouch.
Yeah. Well, you're all correct. It is Peter Crouch.
Yeah. Woo! Do you know what? When you said it, I've gone Defoe as well, and I think, was he West Ham?
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's between them two, isn't it?
Go for your first thing, like, you know what I mean?
Between them two, isn't it? And last one, which is the oldest football club in England? It is Notts County. Notts County.
You know what? I went
3
to
points
Sheffield Wednesday. I went to Sheffield Wednesday because they got.
Kenny, you should know. I'm disappointed you don't know that.
Yeah, but 1867 as far as
you come out with Kanchelskis. You come out with Andre Kanchelskis, and then you mess up on Notts County. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know. I actually, I'm going to beat myself with a stick there.
Do you know what though? You put Sheffield, and the oldest club is Sheffield City, apparently, but it's not a team. Yeah, it's not a team. Yeah, so that's obviously where you're getting that one from, Ken.
Yes, that's what I've got. Yeah.
That's it. You know, throw him a bone. Go on.
You don't get a point though. So I
still didn't get a point though.
No, right, no.
Right, let's count them up.
I think we've got a winner who's retained his title here,
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Bloody hell, it is impressive as well with these scores. Jesus Christ, that is pretty impressive, Richard. Jesus Christ. Okay, Ash 24, Kenny 25, Lee 41, Claude 44, and Richard 50. Richard, mate, there's no stopping you, man. Jesus.
Congratulations.
Unbelievable. Richard, well done, mate. Honestly.
Well done, mate.
That was very, very impressive, Rich. That was a top one. I think the squad numbers actually made it interesting with you all going for the Joker. To be fair,
they just copied me. That's what it was. Just because I went for it.
To be honest, I knew Richard was going to get some big points. I just wanted to keep up with it. That's where I went for my Joker.
Mate, I tell you, Rich, there's some serious. Going to take some serious winner, mate, to beat you.
Serious squatting up to beat him. I'll tell you that now. Like, you know what I mean?
Any chance of not having squad numbers, or should I just revise squad numbers in future?
That's it. Squad numbers, man.
I'm gonna go and do my
Who am I
research
as
because
well?
I got back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some revision on squad numbers.
Boys, before we do go, there's a couple of rumours I just wanted to run past you guys just to see what you get your thoughts on it before we wrap up. There's rumours, fairly reliable rumours today, that Aubameyang has signed a 1-year contract with Arsenal with a 2-year extension if we get into the Champions League next season. There is also strong rumours that Saka, there is also strong rumours that Saka has signed a 3-year deal for 80k a week. And there's also rumours that David Luiz has signed a 1-year extension and Gabriel Martinelli has extended his contract also. We'll start with Aubameyang. Rich, what do you make of this? Is this good news for Arsenal? Surely it must be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it when they say they're only going to sign an extension if we're in the Champions League. They should be committed to the club, but obviously we need him. So, if he's going to stay next season, we've got a better chance of being in the Champions League with him in the team, haven't we? So that's definitely a positive, yeah.
Without a doubt. Ash, Aubameyang, quickly, what do you make of it, man? If it's true.
Yeah, I'm happy. Happy for him to stay. Similar to what Rich said, you want him to kind of commit for a bit longer, but I think it's just so important that we are back in the Champions League to attract a better quality of players. So he helps us do that. So
without a doubt. I said I wanted to keep him even if he didn't sign, just because I just don't think we can replace him.
I told you a couple of weeks ago, didn't I? That would come to an extended deal with the possibility if we get the Champions League the next season. It looks like it's happened, doesn't it?
Let's hope so, Claude. Let's hope so. I'm with you, man. I'd love to see him stay. Kenny, let's touch on the other two youngsters, Saka and Martinelli. I mean, for me, they're the kind of future of Arsenal. So if they are going to stay and sign long-term deals, I think we should be building the team around them. Maybe Arteta could look into that. What do you make of these two kids signing new deals, Kenny Ken?
I mean that's fantastic as well, because you got Bakary, you got Saka, who's going to be I think he's going to be a fantastic player for Arsenal. It's good that we managed to secure him in playing in realistic ways. In terms of Martinelli as well, that's he's a good call as well. But there's another player that's going to come through called Balogun, who will be a good addition to those two guys. Signing long-term contracts, and I think the future, if our manager proves to be the manager everyone thinks he is, it's going to be bright for Arsenal, I hope. But you never know of Arsenal. Yeah,
absolutely. And Lee, just finishing off, mate. Arteta, a lot of people comparing him to the George Graham because of the youngsters coming through. And Kenny makes obviously a good point there that we have got some youngsters coming through. If you were Arteta now, do you want to see him stick with these young guns and kind of, get rid of the senior players in bits and pieces and stick with the youth?
Yeah, I think that what the two ways to look at it. I think with Aubameyang signing, maybe that they've spoke to him about players that are going to come next season, because we need to buy some sort of we need to buy some players in midfield, strengthen our midfield. But I think I'm delighted, more happy with the signings of Saka and Martinelli, if that's true, because I think that's for the future. These two, not just for the future, they were our two best players as far as I'm concerned, along with Aubameyang last season. So for them to sign long-term deals, it shows that they're committed. And hopefully when they're having these talks, it's not just about money. It's about what's the prospects of us doing well, who we're bringing in, because that's the sort of questions that I'll be asking. And hopefully that they've been answered. And that's why the likes of Aubameyang and the likes of these two young boys are signing as well. Hopefully we get in partly as part of a deal with Lacazette now that Aubameyang's staying. And that would be good business for me now. Build up that midfield. That's what we need now. Build the midfield up. We've got Saliba coming in as well, but we still need another centre half. We need to buy 2 or 3 players, and with the current climate, it ain't going to be too much money. If we can, just move a few here and there. I think are
we keeping Mari? Do we know? Are we keeping Mari? Because it'd be a good signing.
I think another thing that people see.
Yeah, we don't know, do we?
The thing is, you didn't mention David Luiz as well, because I think that's good to get him on a year's contract. I think he's got leadership qualities, and I think the youngsters do need someone over.
I think he was one of our best players, wasn't he, the last few games as well, I think, that we played. He really stepped up, didn't he, once Arteta come in, David Luiz. So it's good to get him on a year deal as well.
I think if you're going to keep one of the old wise heads, I think he's the one I'd keep ahead of the other two, personally.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we have to keep him with the likes of Saliba coming through, and maybe, if Holden and Chambers can get himself fit, who I don't really see as youngsters, but obviously, in their early 20s, let's hope that David Luiz can be that man to step up. And apparently he's great for the dressing room and one of the only ones that shows any kind of leadership qualities and has won a lot in football. So I'm okay with an extra year for David Luiz, personally.
You're going to need that experience next to Saliba anyway for next season. I think that'll be. I think it's the end. I think it's the end of Alexander Lacazette. Though. I think that'll be the one that's going out.
Yeah, I think they'll try and get a swap deal sorted out there, Claude. I do think they'll do that as well. Yeah.
Which I wouldn't mind personally. If we're going to keep Aubameyang, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Lacazette. If we get Partey, I really wouldn't, because I think that
because we need Partey more than we do Lacazette. We've got
100%.
That's how I look at it.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like Lacazette. Don't get me wrong, but this season he's been poor.
Lacazette and Partey, but I don't think it's feasible. So
let's
get the deal done.
We've got Martinelli anyway, haven't we? So Martinelli's on a deal, and I think that's the future, isn't it?
Very surprised by the way that Giroud signed for another year for Chelsea today. Very surprised.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Very surprised.
I know the keeper did, but I didn't know Giroud did.
But where else is he going to go? At his age, where is he going to go?
He's got back to France or something like that.
Yeah,
more regular game time.
He could have done a job in the Premier League.
No one's going to offer him the contract Chelsea are going to offer him.
That's true. That's true. But he needs regular football before the Euros. But just a little bit surprised. But he did start to play a few games towards the end of the season, didn't he? So.
Yeah.
Does that say that Chelsea are not going to go and buy big? I don't know. So it'd be interesting.
But is anyone going to buy big though? Really though, because the thing is,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think. I don't think teams are going.
I think the pattern is that players are thinking, you know what? Let's just see.
Get the best deal you can where you are.
Like transfer fees and money coming in, and then maybe next year we get back to normal.
What do you think about the rumours are going around? We won't half the capacity at Arsenal. Only half the season tickets will be able to watch the games next season, from next season onwards. What do you think of that? And I
don't think that'll happen.
And no away fans at games for the next season or so.
I can't stand this. I can't stand all this, man. Honestly, I can't stand it without fans. I really can't. There's one comment I want to put up because I want to ask you boys about it. It's from Lee Farrell. Thanks for watching again, Lee. Ash, I'm going to start with you for this one because I think this is an interesting question. If we are looking at our midfield, what does the future hold for Lucas Torreira? Ash?
So when Arteta came in, I thought him and Aubameyang would be our two most important players, and I still kind of believe that. I think if you put Partey next to Torreira, I think we've got a really good base for midfield, and I think we should be keeping a great player, and I think he's got a lot to offer us. He's still quite young. He's tenacious. I like him a lot.
See, I do, and a lot of people don't. They don't think that we're good enough to get Torreira, but then they'll sit there and say that Xhaka's all right. I don't really get that personally, but there we go.
You're talking about me, aren't you?
I'm here. If you can hear me, Ryan, I just realised it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to Ryan.
Happy birthday.
Hello,
happy birthday to Ryan, Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Happy birthday, Ryan Fletcher.
Happy birthday, Ryan. No, I get rid of Torreira, get rid of him, get the money for him.
Same here. I don't like him. I think there's better DMs out there than him, Lee.
I don't think he's settled anyway properly. I don't think
about 4 or 5 DMs out there are better than him, and we all sort of salivate over him.
Yeah.
Why?
Get his money back and get someone else in.
Doesn't want to be here anyway. He wants to go back to Italy. All right, bye.
That's a great thing. If he is unsettled, then obviously we're going to have to let him go, and I agree with that 100%. If he's not settled, I don't want to play that as unsettled.
I'd rather get rid of Xhaka.
Oh, 100%. I'd rather get rid of Xhaka.
As well. Yeah, both of them. We need a new midfield. Partey and Grealish. That'd be a lovely midfield next season. Oh, I love that. If we got Partey and I know Partey and Grealish, and they said you can have them too, but you can't come for a year. I'd have it.
Kroenke's got no money.
No.
Well, don't you see start, man. No, but it's true he hasn't. He's borrowing. He's actually getting a
If that is the case, then sell the
NFL.
Arsenal. Sell the Arsenal, and then you have some money.
To who? To who though? Who
Well, I don't know.
To?
So,
Nigerian.
Got you
He
down
wants to buy Newcastle.
That Nigerian
Get
guy.
What's he done? Is he waved his jury in your face and you're get a bit excited? You know what billionaires do, don't they, Dan? They rattle their jury and all football fans get excited. A bit like Usmanov, innit? All bit of that, but none of this.
It'll be a good day when he leaves our club.
He's had to borrow against that stadium in America, isn't he? So he ain't going to put any money to us.
Well, he's put enough
him
money
out
to
then,
us,
Chloe.
really. And hang on it, we've broken our transfer record about 3 times in the last 3 years. He hasn't spent peanuts, though, has he, Lee?
No, he hasn't.
No, exactly.
Poor recruitment.
To be fair, that he hasn't. You know, and I expect Arsenal to spend a bit this summer. Depending on what happens.
No, you don't.
Well, I still think that Arsenal are self-efficient. You know what I mean? Don't rely on lots of things. So let's see. We shall see, won't we?
We shall see. Boys, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you all. Richard, the champion, yet again. Thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Rich. Ash, thanks for coming on again, mate. Top man, Ash. Just quickly, Ash, how can people,
I'll be back in better
follow
next
you,
time.
mate? Yeah, that's it, man.
Yep, so podcast play on. We do a podcast every 2 weeks for football general, and we've got rap and banter as well. So look at the name and follow us on Twitter, please.
That's it. You heard the man. Go follow Ash and the boys. Ben English as well on podcast play on. Great podcast, by the way. Beer Rap and Banner and podcast play on football banner.
Well.
And Cal, sorry, mate. Yeah, and Cal as well. Lee Judges, thank you, mate.
No worries. Enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Good man. You'll get there one day, mate. You will get there one day.
I'll get back here, but look, listen. Richard's a formidable opponent. He's going to be hard to beat. And Google Claude, he's up there as well. There, tough competition.
It is indeed. Kenny Ken, thanks for coming back on, mate.
If I had Googled, I would have won the competition.
I'm pulling you for you know your stuff. It's a pleasure to be up against you.
Hey,
let's say what?
Sorry,
if us three had me, you, and Richard had an Arsenal quiz team, you know what I mean? I'll tell you, a lot of teams wouldn't beat us. I'll tell you that now.
I agree, mate.
True.
And lastly,
can I just ask a question though before I go? I don't know how Richard, Claude, and Lee Judges managed to, get some lovely haircuts. I mean, bloody hell, I haven't cut my hair for 3 months. I haven't been able to see a barber since lockdown. Don't you bloody? Do you do your own stuff?
Self-efficient we are. Right?
No, I just get my wife to cut my hair, but
razor.
I don't know. I'm not. Oh, it's a razor. Oh, yeah, so that's how you do it, isn't it? Because I normally go to a barber.
You haven't had an haircut since lockdown, Ken?
No, I haven't. I haven't had a shave since lockdown. Didn't you notice?
You've got more hair on your bum.
Oh, jeez. Kenny, thank you, mate, for coming on. And Claude, thank you, mate, for coming on.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Ash, nice to meet you, mate.
Cool, mate. Cheers. See you again soon.
Ash, one more thing, right? Do your revise. Revise the squad numbers.
Yeah, revise it all, mate.
What?
Good man. Well done, boys. And Claude, thank you, mate, lastly, for coming on.
Thank you very much. And sorry about my shit internet tonight, but that's
you're all right, mate. It's all good in the end. It's all good, mate. Thank you very much to everybody for watching. Thank you, everyone in the chat room. We will see you next time. We are going to be on doing another quiz next week or so. We will keep you posted on Twitter. Until then, up the Arsenal.
Make sure it's when Richard's on holiday.
Don't worry.